I was 18, working at a construction site. We stopped to listen to the radio, to listen to the planes hit the towers. And my life stopped for a moment. And that next week, I made my way to the recruiter. My journey to Afghanistan was probably the most complete I'd ever felt in my life. It'd been a lot of years and a lot of upsets leading up to it. And when I finally stepped off that C-130, looked up into the mountains, I realized that this is where I was supposed to be. We were on our way to go pick up a guy that had killed a couple of Afghani police officers. And on the way back, it gave the Taliban enough time to set an IED and an ambush on us. And that day it was my turn.
A friend of his got in contact with me first and said that he had broken his leg and they were taking him to the hospital. And I actually thought to myself, people break their leg every day. I'm gonna go play this softball game and I'll get a call from him when we know, what's gonna happen.
I woke up with a breathing tube down my throat.
Not very long after that I got the call from the Army and, went into a little more detail. There had been an IED blast. He was in the truck. He had been thrown out of the truck. He had broken leg, broken hip, a couple different things, and I realized it was a lot more serious.
And I opened my eyes and looked up at the ceiling, and I could hear the footsteps, and I could hear her voice. All I expected was shock, to see just a mangled, scarred up mess, a fraction of the man that she had last seen.
Well, I was just afraid of how he was going to look and how he was going to react, and I was scared to death, honestly.
I was afraid if she was going to be able to accept me just as I was. She came in the room, and I remember seeing her smile through a curtain of tears, but I still saw that smile. And that's when I knew that living and picking up was possible.
Whatever it was that he needed to do to get back, I wanted him to know that I was there and I was going to be able to stand by him and support him and be able to help him get through it.
I'm proud of my scars, and I bear them. There's periods of time I choose to hide them. But regardless, I knew I had understanding and I had acceptance. It's something I'd never take back, but it's what changed my life in ways that made it harder, but ultimately I think it was a turn for the better because my role changed as a person and as a soldier.
But we talked about it a lot, about kind of the next steps and where he would be and how to get back to the career field that he wanted to stay in and what he used to do.
Now my job was to heal, to motivate. It was to get back to my troop as soon as I could, and as soon as I came back home, I tried my best to get as strong and as healthy and as back to what they saw get loaded in the helicopter that day. When I did that and saw those guys' faces and they saw me on my feet again, I think it gave a little hope to some guys, and I realized that now my job was to try to show people that regardless of what happens to them, that if they just keep moving and keep charging, keep working, they'll get there and they'll heal and they'll get back what they lost.